Hey y'all. I know it's been a long time and I always say that, but just to be honest with you, I'm just not as consistent with vlogging as I am with my written blog. So I'm so sorry for not being more consistent with these videos, but I like to come to you when I actually have something going on. And today I am going to be going for a consultation for laser hair removal. I'm pretty excited about that. But before that, I want to give you an update on my brows. As you can see, well, the lighting's a little bit weird, so I don't know. I think y'all can kind of get a clear view of my face here and see that my brows look really good. Earlier this week, I went for my 4th eyebrow microblading session, and if you've been watching my prior videos, then you saw that my process was a little different than most. For most microblading cases, you go for your initial and then a follow-up, and most people are good, but for me that was not the case, and I had to go 4 times. Like, this was my 4th time. The 3rd time we were able to see some retention of pigment, which was good, and then we followed up with a 4th visit, and I think with this 4th visit we might have done the trick. So Kiki over at Bombshell Brows, thank you so much, and Kiki's awesome. I'll be leaving her information in the description box. She's in Houston, and you can contact her for your brow needs. So anyway, onto the laser hair removal. I've always been really interested in getting laser hair removal, or the process, like just kind of curious about it, but I've always heard that it's not good. It's not as ideal for darker pigmented people like myself, and I don't know, so I just never really ventured into it. But I had someone reach out to me from AvanteMediSpa about me coming to their facilities, and so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be meeting with Brooklyn today for a consultation, and we'll talk about, you know, whatever questions that I have about the process, and we'll be doing a test patch or a test spot or something like that, basically to see how my skin reacts, and then we'll be scheduling my first visit. So I'm gonna take you guys with me on that, and I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, so let's go. Okay, you guys, so I am here with Brooklyn.
Hi.
And tell them the name of your med spa.
We are at Avante Laser and MediSpa. I'm like, do I look here?
It's kind of weird. Just look here.
Okay, cool. So we're at Avante Laser and MediSpa, and we're gonna learn about laser hair removal.
Yes,
Exciting.
and so Brooklyn's gonna be giving me a tour, and like while she's touring, I'll just be videoing a little bit, but she'll answer specific questions during our consultation. So right now, just look around and see what everything looks like, and then we'll get to the questions later.
Okay, so this laser right here is a Shinisher Apogee Elite. What's fantastic about it is that it has dual wavelength. So it has the wavelength of a 755 nanometer, which is safe for skin types 1 through 3. So that means like a darker Caucasian. And then you have the Yak laser, which is technically safe for all skin types, but it's fantastic for darker skin. So Middle Eastern up to Nigerian like myself.
Okay,
so
awesome.
all shades we can cover, so that's what's fantastic.
So Brooklyn just finished giving me a tour, and now we're about to start the consultation. I'm gonna ask some questions. I keep looking at the wrong part of the camera, but I'm gonna ask some questions and everything like that, and she's gonna answer them for us.
Basically, with laser hair removal, the first thing that most people ask is, what does it feel like? So at its peak, it feels like a rubber band snap.
Okay, so just like a
little pinch that hurts.
Yeah.
So I
try
try not to like sugarcoat it, because it does feel like a little pinch, but it does not feel like that always. So when it feels the most like that sensation is when you have a nice thick hair and that light energy hits it. So that's not guaranteed to be the entire area. You just feel it in certain spots. Like I said, we cool throughout the service, so there's cool air blowing. So that kind of helps.
It kind of counters the...
Exactly.
When you say, so it's the heat
that's
making it feel like the rubber band?
Basically. So this is the hair. Imagine you have hair that is above, the skin. This is your skin. This is the hair that we see. We also have hair that's within the follicle here. So before a laser treatment, you always shave down the hair. We want most of that light energy to be within the follicle. And what that's using, the laser, it uses light energy. So light the light energy converts in the skin into heat, and so that's what's really causing the damage.
Okay.
So, and when I say damage, not
I know. Yeah. That's what you're feeling.
Exactly.
That's what you're feeling.
So there's 3 different stages of hair growth. You have the first stage where there's the hair and it's attached to a hair bulb. And when it's attached to the hair bulb, it's being fed nutrients, oxygen, basically being fortified and growing. And that can last for however long, you know? The second stage is when it disattaches from the hair bulb and it's just a nice, you know, little hair sitting in the follicle. And the third stage is when it actually falls out. Called catagen intelligent.
Happens all the time.
Yes.
Because we're constantly
hair's always hair. I got hairy arms. If we were to pull hair right now, it would have some hair.
Some will come out.
There we go.
All right, you guys. So Brooklyn just went to the front real quick. We have the machines on over here. Today is just, like I said, the little patch. It's going to be a little patch area. It's not going to be a big spot. I'm not doing a full treatment. This is just to basically see how my skin reacts to it. Then we'll schedule my my treatment, my first treatment.
So we always wear gloves because, of course, we're a medical spa and we're dealing with skin. Our test area is going to be pretty small, just kind of this upper portion. What we're looking for is to test her eligibility for laser hair removal, see if the skin tone and the hair thickness, come up with a nice treatment that's going to be effective, but keeping her epidermis intact, of course. So the reason why we're cleansing is to get off any deodorant. A lot of deodorants have antiperspirant ingredients, and that often is aluminum. And so that, of course, being a metal, will stick in the skin, and it's not very good. So even if we were doing a facial area, we would remove your makeup and things like that too.
Okay.
We basically just don't want to have anything that can also have color.
Okay.
So it's a good time to mention that because you have darker hair, this laser hair removal is going to be really effective. Laser is not effective on hairs that are gray, that are blonde, or that are red, because laser seeks melanin, seeks dark color.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to mark with a white pencil. Again, that being is that the laser doesn't see color. I mean, it doesn't see the white. So this is safe, won't affect the treatment. And then we use a single blade razor that's going to go into her file to shave down her hair. We want all of that laser energy to be within the hair follicle and not at the top where the hair is peeking up at. So again, this is just a test spot, so it's a smaller area. You do have to protect our eyes at all times.
Okay.
It can cause retinol damage if not protected. So we just want to make sure we know that.
Definitely don't want to do that.
Definitely don't want to do that.
I'm really cute with these on.
Yes, adorable. Adorable. So right now I'm switching to our 1064 nanometer, which is the ND gag laser that's safe for darker skin. So how to prep basically for the laser is just to shave beforehand. As far as the deodorant, a lot of people come after work, so that's no issue. We just cleanse it off and we just kind of keep that timing in mind. Okay. So right now, turning on the laser. And then right now, this is the cool air that's blowing. So the first thing you're gonna feel right now is that cool air. You see that red spot? So you can, that right there is the spot for the actual laser itself. So most people find this air to be honestly the most irritating part of it. So basically on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, you never want to be above a 6. Okay, so more pain does not mean more effective when it comes to laser hair removal. And then also, that pricking feeling, that's totally normal. If you feel anything that feels like a lingering burning sensation, that is an issue, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and kind of start. I always start somewhere that's a little bit easier. There we go. Not a lot of hair. How'd that feel?
I barely feel it.
Barely feel it. That is honestly more common than you think. You may feel this a little bit more as we get thicker in. Yeah. A little bit more of a punch.
But it's not unbearable. It smells like weed burning.
It does. So we got this corner just done. Now I'm going to go ahead really easily. You can almost hear those
Yeah, you
hair
can kind of
snapping.
hear it. Yeah.
There we go. So as you can see, her skin looks totally fine. We're not even really picking up any color or anything like that. So that's lovely.
Good.
Nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Aloe vera and a cool compress.
Okay.
Just gonna lightly wipe and then just lay this on the skin to have it pull out.
Okay.
And then that's it.
Oh, that was easy.
Super easy. So a total full treatment for laser hair removal on the underarms takes about 15 minutes. And that's from the minute that you walk in the door, you do the cleansing, the gritting and the trimming and the treatment, and you walk out. 15 minutes tops, you're totally good. And the next time you come in is about another month and a half to 2 months. And that's when we see you again. So it's super lovely.